Cancer. I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to my channel. I'm Adrian. I'm a psychic medium, a regression hypnosis practitioner. If it's your first time here, welcome to my channel. And if you're coming back, thanks for coming back. All right. So this is a general reading for the month of October for the sign of Cancer. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascending. If you're a cross watcher, you are welcome. Also, maybe look at your placement for Venus. That's about love and finance, Cancer. If you would be so kind as to like the video, I'd really appreciate it. It helps my channel to grow. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're interested in a personal reading or any of my coaching and everything else that I have, I'm going to speak about that at the end of the reading. Okay, so let's get straight into your reading, Cancer. How are you all doing? Okay, let's just see what I've got here. Okay. So, recent past. You've got the World, the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. In your current space, you've got the High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. In some ways, this reading, there's similarities between this reading and the Aries reading. We'll see. You've got the Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, and the overall space you've got the Page of Swords. Gotta make a decision. All right. All right. So let's just look at this first. Let's look at this together. So Cancer, I feel that for many of you, this is a space where you need to make a decision. There's a choice to be made here. All right. And I feel that for many of you, it's almost like you may have had some things that were going about in your life, and this person that you're dealing with, because I do feel that it's a person that you're dealing with, there's a sense here that almost like they are, so there's a lot of things that's maybe happening in your life at the moment, and it's almost like this one person, it's almost like, you know, when you get like that silent breath. You know, it's like, actually, that's such a nice title, that Silent Breath. I don't know if it's going to make sense to anybody, but there's really that energy here of somebody almost giving you a sense of direction. All right. So for some of you, you could have been feeling very overwhelmed. Maybe you're not sure if you're going this way or that way, what exactly is happening. And this is almost like an unexpected sort of opportunity of love, or like a second chance, and you thought like, oh, well, I thought this boat has sailed, you know, so that's actually quite nice. An unexpected opportunity for love, which is nice. Recent past, we've got there the World, the Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. A lot of cycles have ended for you. For you, Cancerians, for a lot of you, the last couple of months, years even, you know, but it would have maybe like really escalated the last couple of weeks. There's a lot of soul contracts that have wrapped up here for you. A lot of sort of cycles that came to an end, and then a new start, a new beginning. And it could have been very challenging for many of you, because, you know, also you obviously don't just like to just let go, you know. And so for some of you, there were certain sort of like soul contracts with people, with friends, with family, with jobs, you know, those sort of things. They've come to an end, and you found yourself, I feel, quite profoundly in that sort of death and rebirth sort of space. A lot of tears might have been cried here by you, Cancer. Actually, you know, I feel for some of you, it's such a space of that some of you actually had a thing where you said, if only I could cry, I wish I could just cry, because for some of you the burden felt so heavy, but it's also like hope was, like little shimmers of hope was shining through for you. You were going into that next phase. Also, a lot of you have been very strongly influenced by everything that's happening in the world at the moment. That collective energy could have been very overwhelming. I mean, just recently also we had, apart from all of that, we had those 6 retrogrades that were all happening at the same time. And, you know, there is very much a space of obviously where life is going to highlight to you the things that are not working out. But you are stepping towards more. I feel a lot of you are where it might have been very difficult for you to move past, the past, to a lot of the hurt and the pain and all that sort of. It's almost like the universe is helping you purge, but you didn't see it that way at the time or didn't want to. I feel that for lots of you, it's like you didn't want to. Okay. Um, you wish there was a kinder way, a gentler way, a nicer way. But I feel now that like recently it started, like you sort of realize that you have to step towards more, that you have to step towards bigger. Sort of really, it's like your world itself has expanded in many beautiful ways, but some of you, it was challenging to take that next step for you. But I feel that for some of you, you had to, and for some of you, it was financially driven. That. But what's also interesting is that from the space where you were feeling very sort of stuck and feeling maybe that there wasn't a way out for you, from that space itself, you could have actually found that there was almost like a new ways for you to make money. Sort of like, it's almost like your mind unlocked in certain ways, better ways of doing things, better ways of saving time, better ways of going about the same sort of thing, that sort of thing, really. Um, let's see. In your current space, we've got a High Priestess, the Eight of Wands. So lots of eights. Eight there in the recent past, underneath that eight as well, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I just want to show you this first of all. So with the Eight of Cups there in the recent past, and the Eight of Wands in where you currently are. So this is a space of having stepped away from, or rather stepped towards your potential, because there with the full moon, you sort of realize more of your potential and of what you could be. But I feel that a concern for many of you was that it's a bit of a lonely road, that you might have to walk this road on your own. But there's a sense of having to, like I feel that you've taken the journey and you've come through the fear, and now there's a sense of peace within you, which is it's actually really beautiful. But let's first look at the Wheel of Fortune together. So things are turning in a very positive direction for you, Cancer. Things are definitely looking up for you, like very much. Whereas before you may have seen a lot of lack, you may now be seeing a lot of opportunity. Okay. I feel that for a lot of you, it's almost like, now this is going to sound kind of weird, but when you sometimes clean a baby's bottle and you have to sort of like put the water in and just shake that thing up a little bit, I feel that is almost like what needed to happen with your brain. It's almost like the light needed to be put in, like, and sort of like to get things going again. Some of you were stuck. You would have said that you were okay, everything was fine, but you were stuck in your old ways. You were stuck in outdated patterns. But things are moving forward now, and what I love is that they're moving forward with light, and they are moving forward towards infinite potential. If any of you are at this point where things are really going good for you at the moment, and you think that, like, this is cool, this is it, this is the beginning. This is literally the beginning for you. There's so much more for you to come. But also what's happening over here, and you want to be mindful of this, for some of you, you may have found, I'm going to use an analogy over here. So let's say you're going from the bottom of the hill or the bottom of the mountain to the top of the mountain, and let's just say there's a beautiful, cottage at the top of the mountain. And once you're there, you're going to switch on that light and everybody in the village is going to say, hey, you made it, But so sometimes we're quite ambitious about life, but then you get like 2/3 up the way, or even 3/4 up the way, and you're tired and you're feeling depleted. And then you get a space where you can maybe rest and it's sort of comfy, and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna chillax it over here. I'm not gonna move from here. And so I do feel for some of you going forward there is that point, that there is a little bit going forward, a point where you can start feeling stuck again, because I feel there's a fear of expansion and growth here for some of you, because you're afraid, what if I grow too fast? And then I sort of get myself into a tight spot and into a tight corner. So don't be afraid of growth. The universe wants to express all the beauty that it can be, and it wants to express it through you. You are a perfect conduit for that. And so this is why some of you are stuck there with the Hierophant and the Nine of Wands, with what is potentially coming towards you, because everything really good, everything really fine. Some of you are afraid that you have to lose a person that's very close to you. Somebody might have lied to you or deceived you. Um, I feel that for some of you, it's almost like somebody's doing something, not necessarily maliciously intended, but there's a little bit of low vibe there. So they're doing something hoping that it's that you're just never going to know about it. It's almost like, oh, they're never going to find out, that sort of sense. But then you do. But then I also see you healing from that. And I actually see you healing in such a way that, and this is beautiful, I see you healing. So first of all, sorry, I'm now interrupting myself now. So first of all, there is that sort of, like, no. Let's stay there. Let's not rock the boat sort of thing. But then, that's the thing about the truth. The truth is also going to come out. And there's some disappointment here going forward. But I feel that you're taking a negative situation and you're actually turning it around into such a beautiful positive that in actual fact, whoever it is that did whatever to you, I actually feel you going back to them and actually offering you your light to them. Which is actually such a wonderful thing to do, in a sense that you hurt me, you've really hurt me, but I have now healed, and you've been part of that healing journey for me. And now it's like you're giving somebody a beautiful gift here, going forward, okay? And it's a gift from you being healed. So, a little bit of a challenging period ahead of you. The challenging period that comes there for you, Cancer, it comes from a point of, I feel that you're in that space where you're feeling, like you said, we felt a bit stuck. Get things to move because you open your mind to more, and then it's almost like the fear comes back, and then you kind of get yourself stuck again. All right. But there's healing here. There's beautiful healing here for you. And the only thing that can really keep you stuck, or the only thing that can really break your momentum of abundance, is fear. Okay. Fear of things not working out, fear of, what if it's too big? What if I can't make it? What if this happens? What if that happens? I've got this health problem, that health problem, etc., etc., etc. The universe can take care of everything for you. Okay? As long as you come from love, everything will be fine. Let's see what we've got for you in an oracle message. It's that silent breath. Life is saying to you, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. But for some of you, it's hard to sort of fully just accept that. And that's okay. You can't fully accept it, accept just a little bit. And then tomorrow, work on accepting a little bit more. What do we have? Vast vistas. Or vast vistas. I really don't have a US accent. I'll just stay with the way that I speak. Expand your horizons. As a wonderful friend of mine who's also a Cancerian used to say, dream bigger. Dream so much bigger, because there's so much that's available for you at the moment. I want to encourage you, Cancer, to dream so big that almost like fear doesn't have a space, like open your heart to such possibility that the universe will be like, let's just give it to them. Okay. I hope that helps. That's what I got for you in this particular reading, Cancer. If it resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking the video. Comments are always welcome. I love reading those. If you feel that somebody else might benefit from this reading, please do share it with them. If it resonates with you, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. If any of you are interested in a personal reading, or maybe you want regression hypnosis with me, or you want crystal Reiki, which is a combination of crystal healing and Reiki, all the details is down below in the description. During the month of November and December, I've got a beautiful mind unlocking and psychic development. Sorry, let me just correct that. October and November. During October and November, I've got an 8 weeks online mind unlocking and psychic development course. All those details are on my Facebook page. It's pinned to the top, and there's a link to my Facebook page down below in the description. And also, if you are interested in learning to read the tarot for yourself, there's a link for my detailed online tarot reading course in the description. Namaste. Love and light.